In 2013, two Stanford math graduates named Vladimir Tenev and Baiju Bhatt attempted to pitch a radical concept: zero-commission stock trading managed entirely through a mobile phone. At this point, they had been entrepreneurs for the better part of 5 years. They had built several pieces of financial software for high-frequency firms, but they had very little tangible success to show for that time. When they tried to raise money for Robinhood, they ran a brutal gauntlet. They were rejected 70 times, then 90 times. Eventually, 110 investors told them no. The feedback was consistent. Professional investors didn't believe people would manage their finances on a smartphone. They looked at the founders' math backgrounds and dismissed them as being incapable of building a product for regular consumers. Many founders react to this kind of rejection by treating their pitch deck like a sales brochure. They try to hide their lack of traction behind flashy design elements or unrealistic multi-billion-dollar projections. Robinhood took a different path. They realized that before a deck can sell a product, it has to prove the founders are worth trusting. Vlad and Baiju began a process of ruthless subtraction. Instead of adding slides to answer every objection, they cut the presentation down to its absolute essentials. They removed the industry jargon and the dense maps of the financial ecosystem. They focused the entire narrative on one universal problem: the high cost and unnecessary friction of the traditional brokerage model. They avoided the trap of pitching a vague, massive market. Instead, their narrative shrinks the opportunity down to a single, sharp data point. They targeted an underserved generation of millennials wanting to invest, but frustrated by $10 commission fees. This narrow focus made it difficult for investors to dismiss the idea with broad generalizations. By proving they understood one user group better than anyone else, they signaled a level of competence that forced investors to take them seriously. But the digital slides are only half the battle. Eventually, that trust has to be validated by the founders in the room. This reached a breaking point during a meeting with Tim Draper, a legendary figure in Silicon Valley venture capital. Draper liked the app, but he had a major objection to their internal numbers. He looked at their modest $60,000 salaries and told them they were paying themselves too much to be taken seriously as hungry entrepreneurs. The founders left the meeting and went to a diner across the street. They pushed away their burgers and sat in silence, staring at the very real possibility that their company was finished. Then they made a choice. They walked back into the office and told Draper they would cut their salaries to zero, taking no pay at all until they secured their official regulatory approvals from the government. By putting their own livelihood on the line, the founders answered Draper's skepticism with a level of personal risk he couldn't ignore. This shift from words to physical stakes dissolved his doubt and secured the deal. The success of Robinhood's seed round rests on the structural clarity of their argument, rather than the visual polish of their slides. Investors are looking for narrative clarity. If a founder meets a question with a long silence or a confusing pivot, it signals that they haven't actually thought the business through. This is a test you can run today. Hand your deck to an outsider and time how long it takes them to explain your business back to you. Stripping away the noise ensures that when you finally enter the room, the conversation focuses on your vision instead of your confusion. To help you apply these principles to your own business, we developed the VC-ready 16-slide pitch deck in Canva. The kit provides two distinct styles: a tech-forward theme for high-growth startups and a clinical professional theme for established industries. Most importantly, it includes the slide-by-slide VC instruction guide. This 16-page manual explains the logic behind every slide, helping you build a narrative that investors can follow without friction. You can get the complete kit and the instruction guide at the link in the description for $497. It's a one-time purchase with lifetime ownership and zero recurring fees. Build the story that earns their trust.